So today we're going to be doing dependent events. Yesterday we did independent. Today we're doing dependent, and I'll explain what that means. When the outcome of one event impacts the outcome of another. Okay, it means that the probability of the first one affects the probability of the second. So we're going to read each situation below and determine if it's independent or dependent. Flipping two coins and one landing on heads and the other one landing on tails. That's independent because the probability that you get on the first coin cannot affect the probability on the second coin. The captain of the football team is selected and then the co-captain is selected. This is considered dependent because the number of people that can be selected changes after the captain is chosen. 3. You draw a joker from a deck of cards and then you draw an ace. That is dependent because the number of cards decrease after you drew the joker. You draw a queen from the deck of cards, replace it, and then draw a 10. Okay, that's independent because you put the first card back. 5. A coin is flipped and a number cube is rolled. That's independent because the probability that you get on the coin cannot affect the probability that you get on a dice. So, independent probability. Independent probability is when you find the probability of A and multiply it to the probability of B. Dependent probability is find the probability of A and then times and find the probability of B after A. So some key words for independent is with replacement. And this one is without replacement. If they do not tell you they put the card back or put the marble back or things like that, or they don't even say they put it back, then assume it's without replacement. Assume they didn't put it back. Okay, Neil goes to the pet shop and selects a treat for his dog. He chooses one and then chooses another. What's the probability that he selects a bone and then a ball? Well, there's 7 options. Okay, probability of getting a bone is 3 out of 7. So now you don't actually take all 3 bones out. You just take 1 out, assuming that he got the bone. Now he wants a ball. Well, that means your total changed. It was originally 7, but it's now 6. So you have a 2 out of 6 chance. And you would multiply that together, and that would be 1/7 when you multiply and simplify. Okay, now you try. Mackenzie chooses one candle and then chooses another candle. What's the probability that Mackenzie selects a polka dot candle both times? Well, probably getting a polka dot candle is 2/5 the first time. Then he doesn't put the candle back, so you're going to take 1 polka dot away. Now there's only 4 candles and only 1 polka dot. So then the answer would be A. So you just multiply 2 times 20, which is 1/10. Excuse me. So Miss Moore is doing some laundry, and she's going to do some probability while she's doing that. So it says, what's the probability of selecting a top then a bottom? Well, there's 16 items. One of them is a top, so it'd be 1 out of 16. You take that top away, so now there's 15 items. And then probably getting a bottom. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottoms. So you multiply it. And I'll simplify it first. That'd be 1/3. So it'd be 1/48 is the answer. Okay, let's try another one together. Number 9, what's the probability of selecting a striped sock, replacing it, and selecting another striped sock? So there's 16 items, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 striped socks. That means you put the striped sock back, so it means the total does not change. So then probability of getting another striped sock is 5. So you do 5 times 5, which is 25, and then 256. And number 10, what's the probability of selecting a towel, replacing it, and then selecting another towel? So it means you put it back. So there's only 1 towel, so that'd be 1/16. And then you put the towel back, and then getting the towel again is 1/16 as well. So the answer would be C. 11, what's the probability of selecting a skirt and a top, one choice after another? So what's probably getting a skirt? Well, so there's 16 items, and there's only 2 skirts. You take 1 skirt out, you don't take both of them out. Then I get a top, so that'd be 1/15. So the answer would be 2/240, which is 1/70. Okay, last one. What's the probability of selecting a matching pair of solid socks? Basically, it's what's the probability of getting 1 solid sock and then another solid sock to make a matching pair? So there's 16 items. 4 of them are solid. So it means you take 1 solid sock away. So now there's only 15 items and only 3 solid socks. So the answer would be B. So it'd be 7 over 240, which actually can be simplified. Okay. Thank you guys. That's dependent events.